the internet required the World Wide Web to become accessible, and it really only started taking off with the introduction of Mosaic and Netscape as graphical browsers. Where do you feel we are in terms of blockchain at this present moment, using that as an analogy?
So the internet was born in the 70s, actually,
yeah.
from the progressive aggregation of networks. That is why it's a network of networks, and the various protocols that were built were developed in academia. There is a kind of a joke that Al Gore invented the internet, and it is half true because it was under his guidance that the federally funded infrastructure that was used for research and academia and by the military was made available for commercial uses as well. And it is at that point that the possibility of commercial applications and the profit that came with them brought the internet to a wider group of users. Now, we remember that, or some of us remember that before the browser, the internet was very complicated and it wasn't convenient to find information. But even when the browser became available, actually getting on the internet was pretty complicated by itself. You had to go to a store, buy a modem, buy the browser on a CD-ROM or maybe even on floppy disks, and then go home, disconnect your phone, connect the modem, reconnect the phone, find the dial-up number, all the little codes that you needed to put in for the modem to work. It was a really, really long process. It is not something that your uncle or aunt or grandmother would do. In some ways, getting into Bitcoin and blockchain is not hard. The first steps are not hard at all. There are exchanges. One of the most popular is Coinbase, for example, or rather, Coinbase is an online wallet, and that's easy. But in many other ways, we are still absolutely in the complicated pre-browser phase in terms of what people who are not very geeky can do with blockchain.
Yeah, I can't add much to that, but to say in 2 words, bulletin boards. We're around about where bulletin boards, the accessibility of bulletin boards in the mid-90s. So yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, yeah. So